Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. It's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And one of the players will be seeing this one, Stojakovic.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Fisher, the pass to Fox. Into O'Neal. Working on D-Box. There's the pass to Fox. Not three off the mark.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Bibby with it. Now guarded by Grant. Bibby kicks to D-Box. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
He doesn't get the second one. On defense, the Kings. Outside, Kobe. Into O'Neal. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
No question, Clark. I think they'd like to establish a presence down low early in the game to get their offense going.
Christie against Kobe. Christie the pass to Weber. He dishes it to Bibby. Back to Weber. Lock at 6. They grab their own miss. Passes it to Christie. That's tipped. And stolen by Fisher. Pushing it up. Finished off the break.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. He said that as long as they move the ball and don't get baited into bad shots, their offense should carry them in this game. He said we have a lot of guys that can fill it up. As long as we can mix up what we show them, we'll always find a way to get points. Let's see if they can vary their looks to get good shots, guys.
Thanks for filling us in, Doris, and not too surprising that their offensive approach will be a major focus.
Yeah, that's what I would expect, Kevin. I mean, this is a team that really hangs its hat on its offensive execution.
But, guys, that can't be the sole focus. They can't forget to defend.
The Lakers have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier. Kobe with the steal. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from his offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
Count the bucket.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Now, here is Bibby. Back to D-Box. With the lead pass. Weber can't hit.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Kobe with it. Now defended by Christie. Kobe gets a screen from Grant. Kobe kicks to Grant. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Grant's got his first basket.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
Pollard, he's checked in for Sacramento. Weber gets the bucket. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Ori, screen on Bibby. To the paint, tipped. And now Bibby pushing it up, and no one back to step in. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
O'Neal lays it up and bunks it in. O'Neal's got 6 points.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they're taking away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Here's Ori after the made shot from Weber. O'Neal defended by Pollard. Pass to Fisher. Here's Ori. He feeds it to O'Neal. Backing down.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And he makes the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Even with the one miss, he's still stretched it to a 2-possession game. That's big for them right now.
Weber, the pass to Pollard. Now the feed to Bibby. Christie. Stojakovic, guarded by Fox. Christie kicks to Bibby. Sacramento moving it around. Gets the bucket. Stojakovic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, that was a superb pass by Bibby right there.
Fisher dishes to Kobe. The shot misses. Nice D from Christie. The Kings trailing. Stojakovic with it. Picked up by Kobe. And again, Stojakovic with a 3. Stojakovic has got 6 points.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Roddy Divac checked in for Pollard. Thunderbird comes in for Weber, and it's Jackson in for Christie. Here is Shaw. Pass to Ori. Kicks it to O'Neal.
And this is a guy who's made the power slam his trademark, Kevin. So we'll just have to see who he throws it down on tonight.
And Steve, quite honestly, he is their muscle. I mean, the guy they rely on for some brute force when they need it is him. Finesse isn't the first word that comes to mind when you're talking about this guy.
Jackson misses.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Here's Ori. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Harper. Back to O'Neal. Divac with the block. Outside Jackson. Bibby passes to Stojakovic. Back to Bibby. From past the arc. That is good. Bibby's got 6.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Now, here's O'Neal. He's got 9. Gets it to go.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Jackson off the pick from Divac. Jackson kicks to Divac. The pass to Thunderbird.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. The Kings shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Here's Harper. Pass to Shaw. Lots of room. They get it back. Outside for George. Back to O'Neal. It's stolen by Divac. One-on-one fast break. Thunderbird, the pass to Stojakovic. Took him no time at all on that one. Stojakovic has got 9.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
There's the dish to Jackson. Feeds it to Divac. They double-team Divac. Jackson, again, Sacramento. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Pass to Shaw. Launches it. And the shot is good.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Now the pass to Thunderbird. This is to Bibby. Stojakovic. Misses the 3. 6-second difference between shot and game play. Here's Harper. Blocked. Now, here is Bibby. He has 6. He passes to Divac. Ori defending. Divac attacking. Excellent D there from Ori. And on his first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. Kings lead by 2. And the second quarter. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Kings. Jackson is out there with Hedo Turkoglu. Then it's Wallace. Then it's Weber, and it's Pollard in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here's Harper. Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Ori kicks to Kobe. Ori is screen on Turkoglu to the inside. Ori passes to Foster. Defended by Pollard. Fader on the way. Rebound by the Kings. Jackson with it. He kicks it to Weber. Ori defending. And it's sent back by Kobe. They retain possession. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Clock at 2. No good from Turkoglu. Lakers trail by 4. Kobe goes in. Passes it to Shaw. No good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Down low. Here's Weber. And good coming off the assist from Hedo Turkoglu. Weber's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though. Gotta like the way he took it strong there, attacking the rack.
And the defense fouling him there to prevent the dunk.
Yeah, he brings so many things to the table defensively. Always seems to have an answer for whatever is being thrown his way. And if you're the offensive player, you do not want him guarding you because he will get right into you and make things difficult.
And let's not leave out another branding mark of his status as much in the clutch. When the big shot's needed to win a ball game, everybody in the building knows he's going to take it. Doesn't make any difference, though. He still finds a way to knock it down.
Ori defending. Pass to Pollard. He dishes it to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. And that one's good.
Sounds a great play under the boards for him. And, you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
And here's Kobe for three. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
That's good. And now it's an 8-point Kings lead.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
And Fisher kicks to Kobe. Kobe gets a screen from Grant. Kobe dishes to Fisher. A pass to Fox. Lakers passing it around. And it's blocked by Turkoglu, but they'll get another chance. Here's Fisher. Sacramento leading by 8. Jackson kicks to Stojakovic. Weber with a screen on Fox. Stojakovic with the three. And it's Fox with the rebound. And it's the Lakers ball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Kobe kicks to O'Neal. Defended by Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot wide open.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Back to Weber. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That is a pretty finish. The defense did all they could there, but he just outwilled them.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Christie is checked in for Turkoglu. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for Jackson. And Kobe, here we go. Oh, and here's the one-handed jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Again, the miss by Kobe.
Now, slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
Bibby passes to Stojakovic. Weber, guarded by O'Neal. Weber against O'Neal. The 8-footer. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Adi Divac checked in for Powell. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Kobe. Kobe can't get that one to fall.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Christie kicks to Bibby. He feeds it to Divac. O'Neal's there. Shot from 6. Divac misses.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And Kobe, here we go.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And the Kings making a change here. Brown's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Kings leading now by 8. And there's the pass to Christie. The feed now to Divac. He passes it to Christie. That one wide left.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
The open shot, Kobe. Nice shot from the wing. Kobe's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Here's Stojakovic. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Stojakovic has got 11 points.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
O'Neal backs in. Shoots. Hits the jump hook. 13 points in the game. 1:43 left in the second quarter. Divac a screen on Fisher. Deep 2 from Bibby. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Kobe passes to Orr. And it's off from three-point range. Kings leading now by 8. Passes to Christie. Back to Bibby. Stojakovic. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Divac. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
A lot of noise coming from these fans. Pretty unhappy with that call.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of amateur officials in the crowd, and not one of them liked it.
Weber, he's checked in for Bryant. And yes, sir, that one drops.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Here's Bibby. Divac. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball. Wow. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Let's take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Here's Christie. O'Neal spins off the box out. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
On the wing, Kobe. Defended by Christie. Divac against O'Neal. Kicks it to Fisher. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ori. And the rebound goes to Divac. Divac has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Bibby. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we conclude the first half. Kings ahead, up 11. Stay with.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. Sunday action is in full swing, so let's break down the first half for you. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we return here in Big D, Dallas, Texas. Welcome back, everyone.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for O'Neal. 15 points and also a block shot.
Tell you what, this guy is just an unstoppable force, guys.
There's been nothing they can do to stop him.
Fox is out there with Grant. Then there's Kobe. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Fisher in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Stolen by Stojakovic. Feeds to Bibby. Back to Stojakovic. The dish to Divac. Stojakovic. He's covered by Grant. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession. Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Fox. Dishes it to O'Neal. Working on Divac. O'Neal passes to Fox. O'Neal kicks to Grant. Kobe. And down it goes, jamming that one home. That's not as easy as it made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary for him.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Kobe gets a screen from O'Neal. Kobe dishes to Grant. He kicks to O'Neal. And strong finish with 2 hands. that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Well, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
Kobe, the pass to O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Pass to Christie. Three-pointer, and a great assist by Webber as that one goes in. Christie's got 9 points. Fisher against Bibby. And Fisher kicks to O'Neal. From inside, and it's blocked by Divac. Christie the pass to Webber. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Horace Grant.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
That was embarrassing. He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Gets it to go. Webber's got 19 points.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Fisher dishes to O'Neal. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, that's smart basketball. You foul it, you send a very poor free throw shooter to the line.
Yeah, I think that's just smart. I mean, especially the way he's been throwing it down. Make him earn it at the stripe.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Kings leading now by 14. The pass to Christie. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Ori passes to Shaw. He dishes it to O'Neal. Can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Back to Webber. Ori defending. Webber hits the bucket. Webber's got 8 points here in this quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Shaw passes to O'Neal. Here is Shaw. To halt the run. Gets it to go. He has 6.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
And Webber with the basket on the assist by Stojakovic. And the Kings lead by 18.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively. But, I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be.
Maybe against Harper. And it's Harper with the rebound.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Timeout called by the Kings. Divac checked in for Sacramento. Sacramento with the ball. Jackson kicks to Turkoglu. Brown, Ori defending. Divac, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Divac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
To the middle, it's tipped and taken away by Brown. And here we go with Turkoglu running it up the court. They recover it. Jackson dishes to Stojakovic. Here's Turkoglu. Soft touch off the glass. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
.156 left to play in the third. Back to Stojakovic. Here's Divac. No luck. Nice D from Ori. Lakers trail by 18. And George, here we go. And the foul against Hedo Turkoglu. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first foul.
On defense, Sacramento.
Second team foul.
Outside Harper. He feeds it to Foster. Dives for it. Harper. That's short off the rim.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Outside Jackson. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Lakers.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's George, and taken away by Brown. One-on-one here. Here's Jackson, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. Gerald Wallace. He's checked in for Peja Stojakovic. Both shots good from the stripe. And here is Los Angeles now. And the Lakers call time here. The Kings making a switch here. There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Kings ball.
Kings leading now by 20. Turkoglu passes to Jackson. Back to Turkoglu. Sacramento again missing. And it's the Lakers on the break. Fisher with the ball. Guarded now by Gerald Wallace. And Fisher kicks to Kobe. And finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Lakers have had an off night from the stripe tonight. Ori hits them both. Now here's Wallace. And here's Jackson. Fires, high post. Offensive rebound. Turkoglu. Missed. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Kings lead by... And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Lakers trail by 16 on the court for Sacramento. We've got Wallace. Pollard is out there with Weber. And there's Jackson. And it's Turkoglu in at the two spot.
17 seconds on the shot clock. 17.
Here's Kobe. The feed to O'Neal. He passes to Ori. 6 on the shot clock. Fisher, guarded by Jackson. And Fox gets it to go.
Kevin, he does a great job of moving without the ball. And he gets a lot of good looks because of that movement. And as long as his teammates are setting screens and looking for him, he can be lethal from the outside.
And that is the key, Steve, but his release in those catch-and-shoot moments is also terrific.
Weber with a screen on Fisher. Jackson with it. Picked up by Kobe. Weber releases from the wing and drills it. Weber's got 25 points. O'Neal with it. Fisher, the pass to Ori. Passes it to O'Neal. Defended by Pollard. Releases. O'Neal misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And taken away by Wallace. Leads him in there. Here's Weber. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Kings leading now by 18. On the wing, Jackson. 18 feet out, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Timeout called the Lakers. You have to like what we're seeing from Weber.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And the Kings making a change here. Stojakovic is checked in. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Fox to end the run. The shot is off. Great D that time from Stojakovic. Christie kicks to Weber. He's covered by Fisher. A rebound by the Lakers. Grant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tries to save it. Inside. Now Fisher. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Kicks it to O'Neal. Feeds to Fisher. And the Kings pushing it up now. Bibby with the ball. The dish to Weber. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
That's good. Kings leading now by 18. Here's Bibby. Pass to Christie. Dishes it to Stojakovic. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here we go with Derek Fisher. And the pass to Fox. Into O'Neal. And that one is stuck right through.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe for that jump.
No reason not to be.
Might as well remove all down, right?
20 rebounds checked in for Sacramento. And Sacramento has possession. Passes to Christie. He kicks to D-Box.
Checking out the game Vlade Divac is having. He has 9 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
Yeah, and I think that's been important because it's established a nice defensive presence for his team.
And the second free throw, good. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Fisher kicks to Kobe. Into O'Neal.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Backing down is Bryant. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir. That may put a little life back into this team.
Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And Sacramento has possession. The lead is 15.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
He dishes it to O'Neal. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Weber's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Bibby, guarded by Kobe. Just 5 to shoot. Divac's backing down. From 7, and that one's good. Lakers trail by 20. Outside, Kobe.
Take it to him, Kobe.
He feeds it to O'Neal. Working on Divac. Fires for 3. And the Lakers get it back. Grant dishes to O'Neal.
And that was set up brilliantly with that pass.
Tremendous presence of mind on the move that time.
Bibby passes to Divac. Here's Christie. Stojakovic, guarded by Fox. Here's Weber. They get a hand on it, but he recovers it. Christie kicks to Bibby. 6 to shoot. Stojakovic with the 3. Excellent D there from Fox.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss. Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Jackson, he's checked in for Weber. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Rick Allen gave to his team during that break. Despite the deficit, he told his guys, I've got confidence in you. We've had our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
Thanks, Doris.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. There's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And Fisher kicks to Kobe. Left side, Kobe. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Kobe's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he has picked it up here in the second half, really lighting it up now.
Jackson dishes to Bibby. Christie. Bibby passes to Jackson. Kings moving the ball around. 3-pointer, Stojakovic. Rebounded by the Lakers. Left side, Kobe. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here. And the Kings making a change here. Weber's checked in. Kings leading now by 13. Jackson kicks to Weber. Stolen by O'Neal. Fox against Christie. Pass to Orr. No one near him. Shot is off. So the Kings will take it the other way. Bibby with it. Picked up by Kobe. Stojakovic dishes to Bibby. Back to Stojakovic. And there's the feed to Weber. Kicks to Jackson. And Weber throws it down.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
Gets it to go. Now Bibby. Weber with a screen on Fisher. Bibby passes to Weber. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Here's Kobe. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but it seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
That's his 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Weber. No good there off the double clutch. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not...
It's real simple. You got 2 more quarters and that's it. Now, most of you have been playing this game for 10 years. You got 2 more quarters, and after that, most of you will never play this game again as long as you live. I want you to take a moment, and I want you to look each other in the eyes. I want you to put each other in your hearts forever, because forever is about to happen here in just a few minutes.
I got my fans in the stands, my team on my back, my family in my heart. I put my city on the map. See, I'm cool with my school, but I know I can do better. I checked the mail yesterday and not one college letter, not one college offer after all this hard work. I'd be telling you a lie if I said it didn't hurt. So how do I stay focused in this game called life? And do I have a fair chance when this world's so shite? See, we all pay a price. I got some things on my mind, but I need to regain my focus, cause it's game time. Give all, leave nothing. In the end, I gotta choose. Clear eyes, full heart, I can't lose. Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Clear eyes, clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Clear eyes. Now look me in the eyes and put your hand in mine. Whatever's about to happen right here in this moment of time. So let's draw a line right here in the sand, and let me say that on this very day is the day that we took a stand. Cause not just the game, it's more than the game, it's more than the hurt, it's more than the pain, it's more than the glory, it's more than the fame. This right here is about legacy, man, so it's bigger than me, it's bigger than us. We can lose sight in the midst of the fuss. Let's slow it down and take it in. Enjoy this moment, what's the rush? They went back, but we wanted more. This is what we've been waiting for, with tears